Hello, everyone, and welcome to Booth vs. Mr. President in a bit of a community cast. Mr. President, who also played in the league, asked for this with channel points. If you want to get a game of yourselves casted, you can pay for it with channel points. And yeah, this time it's Mr. President's time in Warno here, as Mr. President is bringing in the 4th Mordschützen Division, and he's playing the opposite. Like the mirror image of it in Bundeswehr terms, mirrored at the German wall, as it's the 2nd Panzer currently on the other side. 2 mechanized divisions hitting up each other here. Oof. Coming in here with a good amount of Leo 185s from the get-go. Leo 185, great because it has good accuracy, though its armor makes it a really big class cannon. Like, penetration pretty nice, but the accuracy thing is the most important thing, together with great range. As we have some Fallschirmjägers here forward deployed, but Fallschirmjägers can be deployed on the side of Mr. President as well. And this might be a wild game. This might be really interesting. Hooks coming around, Pioneers coming around, like, and over here, Spartan moving forward. Good amount of Me Too coming around. Meanwhile, Transport Panzer and Marder coming around. 183 Milan Fallschirmjägers will move in around over here as well. We'll get it nicely here. We'll get a Panzerfaust 3 out. Marder 182 coming in over here. Fallschirmjägers, Fallschirmjägerführers will join in the north. The question is, how much stuff will Mr. President deploy here outside of the Me Too's? Because so far, we only have Me Too's on the battlefield. And, yeah, looking forward to his community cast. Oh! 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 Wait. Wait, what? Mr. President? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, oh! I have the feeling this is gonna become a YouTube video. I have the feeling this might become a YouTube video. Hello, YouTube. Oh, here we go. Me Too's coming around. I see why Mr. President decided to send this one in. Okay. For everyone wondering, well, he has invested his points most likely. Yeah, they're just not on the battlefield yet. So how many airplanes is it going to be? I mean, it's gonna be a 9... does he wait for minute 1 and just get around like 8 or 9 aircraft? Tornado HE coming around on the other side. Boy, you're completely misreading this situation, Booth. There's nothing to bomb on the ground. There's nothing to bomb on the ground. MiG-21 will try to bait the tornado in, I guess? Oh no. Oh no! Okay, wait. Didn't drop its bombs. Ah, it's the rocket version, right. MiG-29, going for a head-on here with the tornado. Maybe a bit unnecessary. Where's the rest? Okay. Next MiG-29 coming in. Gets the kill. CV of Booth gets it over here. 2 CVs on the battlefield. Still nothing on the ground here for Mr. President. Surprisingly few planes. Okay, now they come. HE bomber and 2 MiG-29s means that you only have 7 slots for other attack aircraft. But MiG-23 coming around will eliminate the Fallschirmjäger and we'll get the hell out of here. Tornado coming around on the other side. Give me a second. Let's try to fix the performance here before we go further. Let's reduce some of these. It was surprisingly bad performance-wise. But here we go again. Okay, MiG-23 bombs a couple units over here. Gepard doing a good amount of damage, but not getting the kill. Rocket plane coming around over here. More Me Too's with Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppen coming around. Tornado AA on the other side. More Me-2s, so really still no ground units whatsoever. Well, Einsatztruppen are ground units, but no ground transports, nothing coming in directly on the ground. As these Me-2s are coming around. Tornado over here. Coming around for the hunt. But didn't quite get the kill there. And will we see more planes here? I mean, it's still a +4 for Booth. It's not looking terrible for Booth, but Booth obviously a bit scared by this. Got in more fighters now. Has no ground AA still outside of the gap out in the north though. That could be still overwhelmed. So, yeah. Okay, now ground units come in here for Mr. President. Some CVs coming in. I would have loved to see some... Don't know if 4th can get helicopter CV in, but he obviously has to get away from this eventually. But okay, really interesting start. Can this work out? Can this work out? Buxführer coming around in the north. Fallschirmjäger coming in as well. Gina Rocket to hunt down the Me-2s. So there's still 3 of them around. Me-2T transport coming in. Fallschirmjäger Maddie's now trying to get in here. 2 CVs now for Booth, who will go up in points. But still no more AA. More AA, I think, in my eyes, would be really worthwhile here for Booth, as this is a really wild start in this game. Okay. Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppe going in for the hunt here. The Me-2T is only a transport helicopter, doesn't have recon capabilities. So the Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppe have to find stuff on their own on the ground. Me-2, actually kind of nice recon helicopter because it has 6 hit points instead of 4. So it actually can take 1 shot. Making it somewhat more survivable than most other small helicopters that are of similar nature. Can take 1 Stinger, 1 Eagle or similar shot. Obviously still don't want to use it too close to enemy air defense. Okay, Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppe here now in trouble. 1 helicopter going down, only 2 surviving here. The second Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppe still around, but Marder and Tornado Seed are around. Gina on the hunt. And yeah, this opener was a 4 recon helicopter opener with a lot of airplanes. And now more stuff is coming in. It was an absolute... Mr. President really coming in with the memes here. I mean, it's a +6 for Booth. Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppe trying to find the Fuchs here. And Fuchs is disengaging though. As Booth is reacting here. Some Fallschirmjäger Medis now coming in on north TO-55, and some of the planes should be repaired / reloaded now. Yeah, there we go. MiG-23 is back. A couple of Me-8 MT. Why do you use Me-8 in 4th? You have Me-24s with the same availability per card and armor, and they are way faster. Like I don't think there's a single reason to use Me-8s at the moment in the game. Ooh, in 4th. MiG-23 gets shut down. Booth invested into a lot of air defense. Einsatztruppen still around. Could still hunt down the Fuchs. Fuchs over here got bombed. CV over here got bombed. As Mr. President is keeping up the air pressure. E-55 moving forward. And Einsatzgruppe comes around here as well. Fallschirmjäger Einsatzgruppe moving towards the Mare over here. +4 for Booth. More Me-2s. A BMP-1K moving around in the north. TO-55s. A Me-2 coming in as well. As Mr. President now has pushed out Booth in the south. Booth obviously invested into a lot of AA, a lot of air, but now, as a lot of his ground stuff got bombed early on, might not have enough against the ground. As Mr. President obviously pivoted from air to ground. Now brought in a lot of TO-55s, some Mudschützen over here. Ooh, and the Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppe will find the Buxführer. Oh, wow. Okay, this is looking like this might work. Like, Booth is still on a +4. It will go above the 1000 point mark for sure. But Mr. President is grabbing a lot of the flags and got the CV killed over here. Scorpions and Scimitars now coming in here. But this is nasty. And the issue of 2nd Panzer Grenadiers, so you don't have any attack helicopter to hunt down stuff like this. Recon helicopter plus Gina, I guess, is your best shot on it. But Mr. President will equalize the tick in a second. Gephardt still around, so the Mi-8s have to be really, really careful as Fallschirmjäger Medis and TO-55s move forward. Another TO-55 coming in. And yeah, at the beginning of the game, I really thought, okay, Mr. President is just taking a long break. But nope, he just really started with only 4 Me-2s on the battlefield. I was surprised how long he took to get all his planes in, though. Expected the planes to come out a bit quicker, in a bit quicker succession at the beginning, but he really took his time there. But it seemed to work out here. TO-55 moving forward, move back to a +2, as RCV is now coming in though, and that will equalize it. So Boof's tick will stop, and Fallschirmjägers moving in here with TO-55s. Gephardt will get the Me-2, but Gephardt could maybe be bombed. There's Ihawks now around though, with supply truck. Boof, not a completely new player, and he knows that ammunition trucks together with the Ihawks absolutely necessary. Gina's coming around. MiG-21 coming in for the Gephardt. The Gephardt tries to disengage. The wind will be off target. Gephardt actually... Oh, no, or... Yeah, no, will be off target. And the Ihawks will find the kill. So, Mr. President wasting a plane a bit there. Seat coming around on the other side. Shilka has to be careful. Tornado AA is around as well, so the MiG-29 might be in trouble. Yeah, doesn't get hit. More AA coming in here for Mr. President. As this southern zone is captured. Actually, not a single unit of either side around Charlie. I don't think I've ever seen this on two ways. That Charlie is completely empty at the 10-minute mark. As we see Mi-8s flying forward. And BRM-1 coming around, and I kind of feel like I want to experiment with this kind of strategy after this game. Lol. TO-55's moving forward, like... Obviously, it's not a strategy that is optimal. But I feel like on the ranked ladder, if you use it correctly, you can get some interesting successes. And you for sure get some interesting games out of it, starting with no ground units whatsoever. BRM-1 coming around, and I feel like 4th might be the optimal division for this. With their fast incoming planes, a decent recon helicopter. Fallschirmjäger and Scooper moving around here. For sure, Su-22s and MiG-21 bombers are pretty helpful there. CV actually, like Mr. President having balls here, just calling in a CV as the only unit to the center, but I mean, there's no opposition there right now. Booth obviously a bit caught off guard here. F-104 with its AS-30s tries to find a kill onto a T-55, gets heavily damaged by the Shilka. Shilka trying its best there to get the kill. Fallschirmjäger Führer coming around. Tornado HE will now try to bomb the Shilka, it seems. The other AA piece is still a bit far in the rear, so HE bomber might get a hit here. Shilka not moving, so yeah, most likely is going to go down. There we go. Shilka bites the dust. As we have MiG-23 MF coming in the north. Coming in for the CV. Will get the kill there. As the MiG-23 MFs is under fire. Get the hell out of there. Will survive for now. CV over here coming in now as Mr. President for the first time is at a +2. Will get another CV in here. CV for the center on the way. Fallschirmjäger and the Super still moving around. Some artillery pieces now for Booth. But I feel like, yeah, don't know, front units for the center would be better. Booth also, with way too many units around here, really doesn't want to get anything in there. But leaves the front line completely open, and it seems like Mr. President is going to get the win here. And if he can continue this the way he does right now. F-104 with AT coming in for a T-55A. Gets the kill there. Gets the hell out. F-104 under heavy fire. MiG-29 A coming in for the kill. Tornado A on the other side though. So MiG-29 has to be careful. Ooh. Didn't end too well there for the MiG-29. Tornado in better shape, but has to be careful of the AA down here. But there's no AA on the other side. And the MiG-29 actually continues to fight. That's ballsy. And it Doesn't end well for it, but the Shilkas should get the kill on the Tornado. Yes, Tornado goes down. Tornado cluster coming in now here, though. Might get some kills onto the other side. Shilka moving this time around, though. And only a T-55 bites the dust. And Spartan still moving around. But this is going to be a +7 in a second for Mr. President. And that's terrible, terrible news here for Boof. There's still not a single unit in the center, though, outside of the CV here of Mr. President. Yeah, Boof really got a bit too defensive there, maybe, in his playstyle. Like, against an air spam like this, I feel like you need to go all out aggression. As this is seemingly not going well here now for our player in blue.
That's no strategy. Buff playing strange.
I think it's a strategy. Like, I don't think Buff is playing strange. I think Buff just got completely flabbergasted here and doesn't know what's going on. And I think if you get someone, like, if you get someone confused with it, this is a usual reaction you will get out of people. If you hit them this hard and they then try to figure out what to do. And then, like, people are pretty good at playing normal games because that's what they're used to. That's through repetition, well done progress, but like getting a new strategy going once you get hit by something weird like this is a bit tougher for people. On all kind of skill levels, actually. Like, that's why cheese is so scary in something like StarCraft. Like, it's not the direct power level, it's just that you take off the enemy of their normal game, and that's what Mr. President did really well here, and now is playing on. So, yeah. Yeah, this... I mean, yeah, he's obviously not playing his perfect game here, as I said, but it's not playing strange, it's just being taken off guard. And Mr. President now at the +7, taking towards victory. Bomb sitting down here. MiG-21 BIS coming around in the north. And Mr. President really pulling a number here on Booth. Gepard getting killed. Ihawk coming around for the MiG-21. Getting a nice hit. Tornado Seed coming around on the other side. Leo 283 will try to push in through, but by now there's a hell of a lot of stuff here from Mr. President on the other side. Tornado Seed really trying to get the hunt down, but not getting it. And Booth maybe overreacting a bit here in the air scenario. Seed versus MiG-29. Close fight. Tornado goes down. MiG-29 survives with 1 hit point. Nice. Jägerführer gets marked. Akatsuya coming in to try to get the kill on it. And the +7 is ticking. Meanwhile, Modschützen coming around over here. Shilka, TO-55, a lot of Modschützen coming around. And that's Trooper moving around in the rear. Strela moving forward. And yeah, Fallschirmjägerführer in the center. Keeping up the +7. Shilka could move forward. Mi-8 empty. Still sitting around here. And Booth trying to set up something here in the north. Bringing another Leo 283 around to the fight as well. But big question is, will that work? Or does Mr. President really finish it here already? CV coming in for the south will at least reduce it to a +5, I guess. But the question is, why not move more into the center? I mean, you don't have AA in the center, I guess, and that's what Booth is playing around, that AA shield in the north. But really a bit too spooked right now of the enemy air strength and leaving Mr. President a lot of room to maneuver. Fallschirmjäger Einsatzgruppe coming around here in the north. And I guess it's also, yeah, as I said, I think 2nd Panzergrenadier is one of the best divisions to play like this against. Because first of all, the AA is not the world best. And they also don't have attack helicopters. They have tornadoes at least, but I guess against better air decks, this is way harder to play. Tornado is a decent 5-star, but not amazing. And now +5 here for Mr. President. And Sega Führer is moving forward, but maybe something for Hippie to pull out in a tournament. Like, if Hippie sees this, I'm pretty sure he will have some ideas of how to make it better. And I would not be surprised to see this in a future game out of our cheese expert from the British Isles. Motschützen moving forward over here. Jägerführer got marked. Ooh, Leo 2A3 trying to move in here. HE Bomber getting the kill though. MiG-23 Bomber coming in, getting the kill. Tornado Cluster trying to hunt the MiG-21 rocket. Not getting behind it yet though. And CV is not gonna come in the north. +5 does continue. Akatsia. Not opening fire onto the Jägerführer. And the Jägerführer in the south though might be in trouble. Chilka's getting the kill onto the airplane. Leo 185 moving forward. Pioneer under fire. Being pushed back by the TO-55. Leo should be able to deal with this though. Yes, the TO-55 is already heavily damaged. 155 millimeters. The howitzer's dealing pretty well with the Motschützen here as well. Ooh. Fallschirmjäger Einsatztruppe really getting on top of this now. Of the Jägerführer, and we only have 240 points left. 260 points left from Mr. President till victory. And this is not looking good, especially as the CV falls in the south. Oh no, this is disaster. As this will get back to a +7, and with that we are less than a minute away for Mr. President to finish this wild game of... as a SU-22 Napalm also comes in. F-104, not the one to hunt it down. Doesn't have 8 air-to-air missiles. Jägerführer will dodge though. As the Tornado Cluster comes around, that one can hunt down the SU-22 most likely better. But not having an easy time here either. Gets a missile in at least. +7 continues. 1,929 points. And we're only 50 points away now. Mr. President is going to do it. Easy. Here we go. That's it. GGVP. What a game. What a game. Absolutely wild. Yeah, that center positioning was... Yeah, really caught off guard here. But yeah, thanks to Mr. President for sharing this replay with us. An absolutely wild game. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I for sure did.